All right, everyone, Curtis from the Pitch Control here. It's been a really hard couple of weeks for me. Everyone was just totally against me, and everything I saw on the internet, everything that I heard from everyone, it's just been insanely negative. I haven't really been able to turn on this camera and talk to you guys or make videos just because I've been feeling so negative and I didn't want to just turn on the camera and be negative to you guys. What I've been thinking about is that my wife and I went to see Henry Rollins a couple of months back.
You go to the record store and Mark Twain would be there with Abraham Lincoln and Tom Waits. It's a long time ago. Everything was coal powered and records were $5. And you could buy records really cheap. And I bought the Ace of Spades. I had a minimum wage job.
He was amazing live. Normally he's quite comedic and he makes a lot of jokes and he's playing around and he's really fun. A lot of his stuff is really serious and political as well. But this time we saw him in Berlin and it was really negative. He was talking a lot about humans and a lot about why we have failed as humans. It really hit a nail on the head for me, really. I was thinking about a lot of stuff, and after this week, I've been thinking a lot about what he said. So Henry Rollins said, we don't exist anymore. He doesn't want to say we because he's so embarrassed to be a human. He's so embarrassed to have a connection to this horrible disease that we are. We're just absolutely destroying the planet. We're just so horrible to each other and just destroying everything around us. I really do believe that this planet would be better without us. Completely. That includes me. I'm not taking myself out of this. So what he was talking about is that when he got back to the city or when he was traveling around, it was just complete mayhem and all he ever sees is Burger King and KFC and McDonald's everywhere, and that globalization is just destroying everything. I'm from the UK, so culturally it's really hard for me to live in Berlin. I don't really have anybody to connect with really. I just talk to this camera and I talk to a couple of friends online from home and stuff. But culturally, Berlin is quite a tough place. Everyone is very stone-faced. They don't really want to talk to you. There are some lovely people, don't get me wrong. There's some absolutely beautiful and heartfelt people that are so lovely to me. I'm not trying to talk about it in a bad way. It's just really hard for me to get used to it because I'm used to people, even if they don't mean it, used to people being nice to me and smiling and saying please and thank you. Like I said, there are so many beautiful people that do that and so many kind and selfless people that have really showed me love. Like 90% of the time, it's just people not making eye contact, not smiling at me, not want to talk to me, just pushing me out the way. It's just terrible and I find it really difficult personally. And I just wanted to turn this camera on and let you guys know how I'm feeling because I can't seem to turn this camera on and make videos for you guys when I'm feeling like that. I just want to say a massive thank you to Rich O because I gave him a phone call and he was really lovely and he was just there to listen to me basically. I kind of feel bad because I just was talking non-stop at him down the phone, but yeah, thank you so much, buddy. It really means a lot to me and I'm trying so hard to not be the people that I don't like. I'm trying hard to be nice off the bat. I'm trying hard to really give that positive energy to everyone, you know, like positive mental attitude, non-stop and just really be in there for people and really like putting my hand out and saying, if you need me, I will be there. But it's just so hard when I see people that I know just don't care about me, just really are twisting and just coiling around me like some sort of poisonous snake and just bleeding me dry. I find it really hard to connect to those people and I'm really sick and tired of it. So social media is also being a huge problem for me. It's just like this cesspool of negative energy. I go on there and it's just people posting pictures of animals being destroyed, animals being sliced open and killed and having selfies taken with them so they die. It's just absolutely destroying me. I can't see any more animals in pain. Trust me, it really hurts. It just absolutely destroys me inside to see that people are hurting animals in this way. I really have this nerve inside me that just twinges and twitches every time I see an animal being hurt or someone just being horrible to an animal. It's absolutely disgusting and I can't take it anymore. So I've really taken a break from the social media thing. It's really difficult at the moment. I don't know why it comes in sort of waves really of like horrible negative energy. But yeah, that was one thing. And the last straw last week, basically this all happened in a week. So the last thing that happened that really destroyed my week was that I was walking home from work and I was feeling really shit anyway. And I just put my headphones in and I decided to walk from the underground rather than changing. And I was walking and it was raining. I was listening to music and I was actually feeling pretty good to just get some fresh air. And as I was walking down the road, it's a little bit sketchy, the road that I was walking down, I guess. Not really bad, but it's a little bit sketchy. Like, I was really, really far back on the start of the street. I could see and hear two people like screaming at each other. And I thought nothing of it because you see a lot of that in Berlin. I guess it's a big city and there's a lot of crazy people about. But there was a guy standing over an older woman, which was sitting down in the doorway of a shop. And everything was closed and it was dark. There were people around. There were people on the other side of the street, behind me and in front of me. Lots of people around and no one was doing anything. And this guy was huge and he was obviously drunk or on some sort of drugs because he was like swaying around and he had like cuts on his face and stuff. And he was screaming at this old lady. And I'm not sure what their relationship was. Obviously, I don't know them. But as I was walking past, I kind of like turned my music down. And he was really going for it. He was really, really screaming at her. He was quite a big guy, you know, like quite hefty and stuff. At this point, I'd already walked past the two people and I heard a really loud scream. So I took my headphones out and I turned around and he was hitting her. So like really punching her. And yeah, at this point, I just couldn't take it. And I like ran back. And I said, like, please, like, I was really, really relaxed. And I said, like, please don't hit her. Like, just walk this way. I don't know what's going on. Obviously, this guy was like twice my size. I never fight. I never want to fight. I'm just the most softy there is. Yeah, I ran back and I thought this guy was absolutely just going to hit me in the face or just completely pummel me to the floor. But luckily, he was super drunk and super doped up on something because his eyes were like nearly black, and like I said, he was all cut up, and he started screaming at me in German, and obviously like my German's not 100%, so I was like telling him like, please don't hit her, please just walk the other way. And then he started screaming at me, and then what happened was people walked past me and I asked for their help and I said, please can you phone the police, or please can someone help me, or please can, you know, like asking people for help, and everyone just said no and just kept on walking and just went away from me and they didn't want anything to do with it. That's when I lost my faith in humanity. I just thought to myself, humans are vile. I can't take it when people just don't have any feeling for other people. If there's something you can do to help animals or to people, please do it. And don't just walk by and be one of those people that closes your window, keeps the curtains drawn and just ignores life. Please try and do something because these people really need help. And yeah, I'm kind of done with the negative energy. I'm done with it. And I don't want to be a part of it. There is no more we, it's just you and I. I love so many people, but that is not we. So this is quite a negative video and I am feeling really, really bad at the moment, but trust me, it's all for a positive cause. Thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you soon.